All right, y'all. We are almost it's almost showtime, all right? I am just getting some things worked out here on my back end, trying to make sure I have some music for y'all. It's a struggle and a half. Let's just say that. It's a struggle and a half, but I'm trying to make it work. While I get this all the way set up, please do not forget to hit the like button and hit the share button because remember, sharing is caring. Also, can y'all hear my fan? I got my desk fan over here because it's kind of warm. I'm right next to the window, so I just want to know, can y'all hear it? If you can, let me know. I'll suffer for the quality of sound. Coco, you ready to go off? What are you ready to go off about? What? Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh, is all I'm gonna say. Oh. All right, we have T minus 6 minutes and 25 seconds left. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic. For some reason, again, this music is acting funky with me, but oh Lord. I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic and share this out just a few more times, and then we're gonna get started. And there's the music again. Okay, here we go. 2.5 minutes until we get into today's live. I just want to first off thank y'all for joining me, for being here with me every Finally Be Friday. We got a few changes coming in the next few weeks. Also, for those of you that are sitting here getting ready, I do want to say that y'all do not want to miss the next couple of weeks of my lives, especially our live on February 5th. We will be interviewing Miss Georgia of America. She is in the running. She will be participating in the Miss of America, Miss for America pageant in March in Las Vegas. And I want us to get to know Miss Jerisha Bronson, you guys. So y'all do not want to miss these next few weeks. I want to get some questions from my audience because we are going to be doing a full interview and Q&A with her. So that we could get to know, again, Miss Georgia of America, who is competing for the Miss for America pageant, a young Black woman down there in the Georgia. You already know how I feel about it. So, okay, last little bit of time. We got about 50 seconds left until we get this party started. Four, three, two, one. It is showtime. It is showtime. Wait a minute. Why are you not showing me? Wait a minute. What is happening here? Y'all, I had it ready. I had it ready. What happened? What happened? I thought I had it together. We sitting up here, we got countdowns. We got all of this, and now my camera don't want to work. Ain't that by the so and so and so? All right, hold on. Give me a second. I'm coming. I'm here. How are y'all doing today? It is Face Beat Friday. I'm super excited to be here, even though you can't see me right now. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button while I get this together, because yeah, where's my camera at? I'm looking at me and y'all can't see me, and I don't understand what is going on. What is this? I tell you what, while I get, look, yes, I'm loading. Hold on, I tell you what we gonna do. We gonna switch it over to, why is my webcam not working? What is happening? It's weird. This is weird. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm trying to get my camera to work. I don't know what just happened to my camera. Like, I was on a whole video call an hour ago. What just happened to my camera? Let me see. Hold on. Let me unplug it. Plug it back up, child. Okay. It say that it's on. The light is on. It got power. Why is it not working? Hello. Configure video. This is really weird. Okay. I don't even know what happened. I just hey. Okay. We thank you. Thank you for joining me. All right. See, this is what happens when you try to put on a professional show. I try to put on a professional show. I come in here with my notes and my links and all this kind of stuff, child. Okay, but we here. Thank y'all for sticking with me. All right. It's finally Be Friday, and I'm ready to talk. So let's get into our topics. First of all, before we get into our topics, I want to say thank you to everyone who has joined me, who was with me while we were loading. We are back for live like we never left. You see the boy is back here watching one of his favorite movies so that he can stay occupied while we sit up here and go through all of this foolishness that's happened over the week. If there's any topic that I do not cover that you want to talk about, all you have to do is drop it down in the chat. Remember, if you want to come onto the screen and just talk directly to me, the link is also in the chat. I don't know how to pin it. Let me see if I can pin that. How do I pin this? Let me pull it. Let me see if I can pin this so that if y'all want to click the link, you can just come on up and come on the screen. Where is it now? Here we go. And just come on up. Mute that. How do I pin? Oh, there we go. Pin message. So the link for StreamYard is pinned in the comments. So you are more than welcome to come on here and talk with me. And let's just go ahead and get into it. Where y'all want to start? Where are we going to start? Let's start with Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. Let's get them on out the way. Do y'all know who Lori Harvey is, who Michael B. Jordan is? I'm sure you know Lori and Michael. Michael B. Jordan, the sexiest man alive, according to People magazine. Lori Harvey, the stepdaughter of Steve Harvey. How she ended up with the name Harvey, I do not know, but yes. So since the last time that I have been on live with you all, since the last time I've been on live with you all, they have since come out as a couple. They've had quite a few photo shoots. This was the very first one here where they were out in the snow, being all cute and whatnot. Then we found out that they went to St. Bart's and had a little vacation there, and there are a whole bunch of pictures from that. So I'm just going to read you the latest article about this new Hollywood couple. It says, and this comes from the Daily Mail. Lori Harvey, 24, holds the arm of her boyfriend, Michael B. Jordan, 33, as they take in a St. Bart's port during their romantic yacht vacation. I'm going to share my screen so y'all can see this little article here. Here we go. Let me pull their picture down. There you go. So here's the article. Here we go. Lori Harvey and her new flame, Michael B. Jordan, appeared to be making the most of their time together on Friday as they strolled together in St. Bart's Port. This is the picture. The 24-year-old social media personality and her 33-year-old beau have been vacationing on a yacht in the destination. The couple appeared to be conversing as they waited in the line together with the Black Panther antler holding a large bag for their belongings. At one point, Harvey appeared to place her arm under her boyfriend's. All right. So here's some more little pictures of them. You know, he's holding the bag. Woot, woot, woot. So when this article first came out, not gripping the boob, bitch. I ain't see that picture. All right, grip boob. So when this article first came out, or not this article, but when this news first came out specifically about Lori and Michael B. Jordan, a lot of the talk in the blogs was about Lori being a industry pass around. I'll say it like that. You know, she has been put with a lot of people within the industry, from, let's see, Justin Combs, then his daddy Diddy, and then Trey Songz was in there at some point, Future, few other people have been cited with Lori. And so it just seems like she dates. Now, Lori is 24 years old. I don't think there's anything wrong with her dating and getting to know whomever she wanted to. The only person that was weird to me was Diddy, especially after dating his son. So my initial reaction when it came to people discussing Michael B. Jordan and Lori was that, why are y'all calling her out? Why are y'all saying that she is a thot or a hoe or whatever just because she's out here, you know, living her best 24-year-old life? She's dating. She's doing what, you know, you're supposed to do at that age. And shoot, she dated Future and got out without a baby. So she must be doing something right, because we already know Future, honey. We already know about Future. But anywho, so those are my initial thoughts. And then I started looking at the pictures, and I'm not going to lie to you, this seems very, very publicity stunt. This seems very much so planned. This seems very much so contrived, and I don't believe it. I see Cocoa Butter Curls is in the comments, and she doesn't believe it either. She says, LOL, I was here for it, but it seems fake. And I completely agree. I care. Now, what I will say is they released this. They released these pictures of them in the snow. This picture here that I first put up. This one here. They released this maybe about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. Since then, we've seen quite a few little vacation trips with them. They celebrated her birthday, but before they went Instagram official, the first time that we did see them together was, I believe it was Thanksgiving. They were spotted in Atlanta getting off of a PJ together. So we kind of knew that this was coming down the pipe. I'm just going to see how long this lasts. I definitely don't see this lasting longer than the summer. I think by the time the summer gets here, Lori is probably going to move on and do her hot girl thing. This is why I believe that this is a publicity stunt. Number one, Lori knows how to keep her name in the blogs. Let's be real about it. Lori has no tangible skills, no tangible talents that we have seen to give us a reason to know her. You know, again, she's a Harvey by marriage. I don't know how that works. But one thing about it, she's constantly in the blogs. Allegedly, she just released, I think it was makeup. Let me see if I can find it. Hey, Zaya, love you back. I guess it was makeup she just released. And of course, as far as Michael B. Jordan goes, he just came out with being, you know, people's sexiest man alive. I just think this is all good PR. This gives Lori a chance to stop being seen with some of the industry thoughts, because one thing we do not know as far as it goes with Michael B. Jordan is any of the women really that he's dated. So, yes, Shay, by marriage, she's not Steve Harvey's daughter. She's Steve Harvey's second wife's daughter. So that's his stepdaughter. Okay, she was I think she was maybe about 7, somewhere between 7 and 9. Don't quote me, but she was a child. She was a child when Steve got with her mother. So how she became a Harvey is weird. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. She has real clout chaseriness behind her to me. I know that's not a word, but I just coined it. She got real clout chaseriness, and that's why I don't necessarily believe this. I think that this is a way for her to kind of turn her image around after dating Diddy, because we really started looking at her crazy after dating Diddy and then leaving him and going to Future. You know, maybe you're making poor decisions. So let me get with the square, because Michael B. Jordan might be considered the sexiest man alive by people, but I mean, he's kind of, he's kind of a square. He's kind of like, not really out there, not really known like that when it comes to the dating scene. And the last thing that we had heard, the last thing that we have heard about Michael B. Jordan, as far as dating, was that rumor a few months ago about him becoming a little bit too close with his male assistant. So I think that this is a way to kind of change the narrative so that it doesn't seem like he's bisexual. And, he's been linked to only white women. So it's like, oh, I'm dating a black girl. And you get what I'm saying? I think it's PR. It's cute. They look cute together. They are a cute couple. But I don't see it lasting past the summer. That's just my personal opinion. I'm just throwing it out there, not hating, because I enjoy seeing the pictures. The only thing I'm hating on is y'all out here living your best life in St. Bart while I'm out here in 30-degree weather. How about that? That's what I'm hating on. How about that? There, I said it. All right, let me read y'all's comments. She went in because Michael and Try don't claim nobody publicly. She got it. Yeah, Michael has never really claimed anyone publicly. So I do think that, this was strategic. Let me say that. I thought she came from his loins. No, ma'am. And then it's weird because and this is just, everybody don't want to be famous. Everybody don't want to be in the limelight. I understand that. I just find it just slightly weird that we see Steve Harvey and Lori Harvey. We see them connected more. We see stories more about her than we do his own biological children. And how many children? I know he has twin daughters, and doesn't he have like a son, like 3? Doesn't he have like 3 children? Let me see. Let me fact check. How many children does Steve Harvey have? I'm a fact check because okay, so it says he has 7. He's been married 3 times. He has 4 biological children and 3 stepchildren. So he has the 2 twin daughters and the son. Those are the 3 I remember. And then there's a 4th son with his 2nd marriage. And so this 3rd marriage with Marjorie, none of the kids are his. I'm guessing. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say it like that. Let me keep reading. Hi, Sammy the Goat. Thank you for joining me. Steve definitely could have adopted Lori. I mean, he could have, but that's also, she was not a baby. She was not a child. She was a whole child, I'm saying, when they got together. And so it's just a little different for her to have taken on his last name. But, I ain't in their house. I don't know. I just think that she knows how to be a socialite out here, and she knows how to capitalize on the Harvey name. And I mean, she out here dating. She doing it. We talking about her. Shoot. So she must be doing something right. That was just a rumor. He never said that Michael B. Jordan did anything with him. What he said, first of all, when this story came out, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, I didn't believe the assistant. I didn't believe him. First of all, he was ugly. I'm sorry. And I feel like if Michael B. Jordan is gonna be out here trying to bag a dude, I mean, you're gonna at least get a trade, like somebody that looked good or something. So anyway, but the assistant said something like they were in the closet and he made kind of like a like a little flirty type of joke, and he kind of stayed in his presence a little longer than a straight man would. It's kind of what the assistant alluded to. Whether that is true or not, we don't know. And like I said, I don't believe it. Yes, Lori broke up with Future and got with Michael B. Jordan. Yes. Future always got a new girlfriend, a new baby mama, a new baby. You know, he always got something, child. Probably got a new STD. Let me hush. Let me not say that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Oh my goodness. Okay, Marjorie Harvey know what she be doing. Lori learned from the best, okay? Lori learned from the best. You wouldn't know that Steve had 2 other wives before Marjorie, as wide open his nose is about Marjorie, honey. As wide open as his nose is about Marjorie, she's the best thing since sliced bread, okay? I'm just saying. That's it though. Like I said, we'll see. Y'all pin today, January 22nd. We'll pin it and see if they last, because they won't. See if they last, because they won't. Sammy says Future's girlfriend is a rapper like he is. Again, his ain't even gonna last till the summer. Ain't nobody sitting up here fooling around with no Future. I can't with him. Ill. In more little kind of gossip news, I'm just gonna skate through this because this was a topic that was out and about a lot, but I don't want to stay on it too long because it is dealing with a minor, Jules Smith, Solange's son, and Sky Jackson, Disney princess, Disney fame, have had a little falling out within this past week. So let's go ahead and, first of all, comment down below. Let me know if you have even heard about this story. Make sure you comment that down and let me know. If not, don't worry. Y'all know I like to keep y'all abreast. Sammy, I'm sorry. Future does not be killing the rap game. Future does not. Future has an uncanny way of staying relevant. But I guarantee you, if he did not release another song, no one would care. Like, it's not like I'm going to musically miss him. I'm like, oh my God, Future hasn't released an album in 3 years. What am I going to do? Like, I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't. Shay says, I heard about this one, but I didn't know Beyonce was her auntie. No. Beyonce is his auntie. This is Solange's son. Thank you for letting me run, Silky. All right, so I'm gonna read y'all this article. Let me pull it back up. Where's the article go? Oh yeah. No, I'm not being rude. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to music, musicality, being like, he is a great finesser. I feel like he's a great finesser. I feel like he is not the best rapper. He don't have bars. His music sounds the same. So, I just okay. So let me give y'all the backstory, and then we'll read this latest article on everything that happened with Sky. Let me pull the picture back. Well, I'll pull the picture up in a minute. Well, basically, Sky and Jules Smith had been dating or something to that extent. And I guess it was said that they broke up because Sky cheated on Jules. And after Jules found out that he cheated, he got really butthurt. He was in a group text, group text kind of airing her out. And then shortly after that, a video, an intimate video was released. It was not an actual, like, they weren't in the act or anything like that. From what I haven't seen the video. I'm not going to go look for the video. But they were not in the act. However, it was an intimate video, is what they're saying. And it was, people are believing that he released it. So I'm gonna read y'all this little article. HITC is where this is from. It says, Jules Smith has confirmed that him and Sky Jackson are no longer together on Instagram amid an alleged video leak of the Disney star. Reports that Sky Jackson and Jules Smith were dating began, on January 15th, when an image of the two surfaced online. Sky can be seen sitting on Jules' shoulders in a mirror selfie, causing fans to speculate the two are together. I'm going to show y'all the picture. This is the picture just after an explicit video, which is allegedly of Sky Jackson, leaked online too. It's unconfirmed who leaked the video and who else is in it. And then Sky tweeted, the negative energy you put out is the same energy you are putting onto yourself. Okay, so that's essentially the end of that. I just want to give y'all a little bit of the backstory, and then I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on it. So they're kids. They're kids. I know a lot of the some of the backlash that I was seeing online was about their age difference, and let me clarify that real quick. So Jules is 16 and Sky is 19. So a lot of people were saying if the roles were reversed, people would be very upset with the guy in it if the roles are reversed and all this kind of stuff. I personally disagree. I feel like that is the equivalent of what, a sophomore dating a senior. Isn't that about the equivalent of like a sophomore in high school dating a senior in high school? You could have had a little late birthday or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that it's that big. They are clearly peers. So I don't think that that's a call for outrage. Don't get me wrong. I think that is important for people to be aware of ages and statutory limitations and things like that. However, I don't think that is pertinent in this situation. And I'm going to be honest about it. There are a lot of double standards in this world, and most of them do not favor women. This is one of the few double standards that do favor women, and I think it's because, hey, Brittany, I think it's just because of understanding of like women being predators. Typically, women are not seen to be sexual predators. I don't think that there was anything predatory about this relationship between Jules and Sky. I mean, she's a Disney star. He is a Disney star's child because Solange was on Disney. They probably had been around each other in industry meetings and things like that. I think it was probably something very organic for them to come around each other. So let's dead that. I don't think there was any reason for it to be any outrage about their age difference, because it's not like she was 25 and he's 16. Like that let's not convolute issues. The next thing was the leakage of these text messages, this text thread, and the video. They're like, who leaked the video? Well, bottom line is, if he took the video on his phone and now the video was no longer on his phone, he leaked it to somebody. Whether he leaked it to that text thread that he was a part of, he leaked it to his best friend or whatever, that means he released the video to somebody. This definitely sounds real revenge porn to me, because shortly after announcing their breakup, now all of a sudden this video is surfacing, and it was it was not it was not them in the act, but apparently they said that they were maybe like sitting on a couch or something, and he was playing in between her legs with clothes on. That's what I've been told the video is. I have not went to go look for the video. Just that's what I've been told that the video is. And yes, and so it's not a video that a Disney star would want to have out. And I agree with you, Coco. I would be suing because it does sound real revenge on to me, and this could negatively affect her brand. Now, she can spin this one of two ways, and it's just going to depend on how her and her publicist move forward. Sky is officially an adult. She is 19, so she is an adult. Even though when we look at her, all we see is that same little Disney baby that we've seen for all of these years. So she could either just move on like this never happened, try to just keep pushing as if this never happened. And I mean, the media, I was gonna say we like I'm a part of the media, but the media tends to kind of forget things once the cycle is over with. Once the media cycle is over within the next week or two, no one will think anything else about it, and she can go on and do. Or she could kind of use this scandal to kind of break out of that Disney box that I don't think that she's been able to break out of yet. Which one do y'all think she should do? I think, honestly, personally, I think that this is her chance to, I would make my statement. I would go ahead and press charges or get some type of legal action, because I would want some repercussion for him leaking this video. And then the next role that I take would be something that's a little bit more risque than you would have expected me to be. Someone who did a great job transitioning from Disney star to adult was Zendaya. Zendaya did an amazing, flawless job in transitioning from Disney star to adult that's able to take any role that she wants. She can be the cute sidekick to Spider-Man, or she could be a doped out fiend on Euphoria, but she still maintains her childlike innocence and sweetness and all of that stuff in the media. So which way do y'all think it should go? I'm gonna look at this. Oh, I'm a little far behind. Hold on, let me see. Coco's talking about Future. I'm good on Future. He had some good hits. So I mean, he had a hit or two, but at this point, his personal life more interesting than his music. Now that I agree with. Coco says, "OMG, they're babies to me still. I can't take it. They doing that. They doing that, do child. Look now. Even if you might not have been one of the high schoolers that was doing the do, we all knew a high schooler that was doing the do and done and done." So let's not act like and shoot, we in 2021. Ain't no telling what these children is out there doing. I'm nervous for when the boy gets up. Even though many Disney stars have those out and they still gain success, so I think she'll be fine. I think so, but also we have to remember too that she is Black, and so you know how it is. The microscope is even harsher and harder on Disney children of color. How many Disney kids of color do we have? Let's see. We said we got Zendaya. Raven-Symoné. Raven-Symoné did okay. She had a hard time breaking out of that role. Let me see. Who else? What other Black stars that are still out? Orlando Brown, we seen what happened with him. If y'all got some more, drop it down because I can't think right now. But yeah, it's her chance to show people I'm grown now. I'm not a child no more. That's what I think. Cherokee Rose says those trying to protect their brand should carry themselves a certain way. Jewel's family should take legal action for age difference in relationships. Statutory, both wrong. I don't agree with Jewel's family should take legal action because, number one, that varies by state. I can speak specifically for Georgia because that's where I grew up in, so I remember Georgia law. This would have been legal in Georgia. I'm pretty sure, because he is within age of consent, and they are not more than 4 years apart. I think after 4 years, then that could be in Georgia. Then legal action could be taken from as far as from her. But he's age of consent. She's not exponentially older than him. They literally could have been classmates in high school. So I do not agree with that. And I do agree though, if you want to have a brand, you should carry yourself a certain way. And I think Sky has tried to do that. She's been in a lot of controversy when it has come to guys in the past. She got into it with Bad Baby at one point and somebody else over being with a guy. So I'm not saying that she's innocent. She's definitely not. I just think that she's gone out of her way to try to make sure that she remained looking like a Disney star, and it's starting to that's all starting to fall away. That's all starting to fall away. And if I were her, I would take this and use it to my advantage to break out of that box that they put Disney stars in. But like I said, I do not believe that there was anything wrong with those two dating. I think they are peers, so I don't think anything was wrong with them dating. I think the issue is releasing personal videos. Releasing personal videos, period. Whether he released it to the blogs or to his friends, that was between you and her. To me, he is in the wrong for that. He is. Right. I was just about to say that, but we are in different day and age, so I hope it doesn't hurt her career. Right. I think there should be legal action for the revenge video. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. And I understand, like I said when I started this segment, I understand that if the roles were reversed and this was a 19-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl, a lot of people would be outraged about the relationship. However, they're peers. I'm sorry, they're peers. They're peers. Let's not we get into 2021, honey, and we get these unrealistic expectations of what happens in the world. So nobody remembers anybody in your high school who was a freshman dating the senior. Nobody remembers that. Nobody remembers in your high school being a junior dating someone who has graduated in their freshman year of college. Should they go to jail for that? You get what I'm saying? I think we let's not be nitpicky here. There's a big difference between a 16-year-old and a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old and a 22-year-old. A 16-year-old and a 25-year-old. Like, you get what I'm saying? Let's not, be realistic about things. They're peers. And I know that Solange and Beyonce are over there mad as fire, because one thing about it, you don't hear nothing about the Knowles, Carter, whatever Solange's new last name is, Smiths. You don't hear nothing about them. They keep their stuff private. They will fight in the elevator, walk out like nothing happened. And so he is bringing a whole lot of negative attention to the family. They probably finna take his phone. They finna doggone restrict him like Twitter did Trump. Let me see. Coco say me. It was me. I always dated older. As I'm saying, I don't see it. When I was in high school, I dated someone I was 17. I dated a 21-year-old. We were not intimate. Let me make sure that's clear. We were not intimate at all. However, I know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I know what was going on. I look back on it now. I'm like, dude, what was she wanting with me or whatever like that? But it ain't last long because he wasn't getting none no way. call you out, Coco. No shade. I ain't trying to call you out. All right, y'all. If y'all have anything else to say about Sky Jackson, please feel free to go ahead and jump down in the chat, or you can call in. The link is pinned. Before we move on, I want to give a shout out. I'm telling on myself. My mama talking about she don't remember me dating. And Mom, you don't remember that? I told you. And this I have no shame talking about it, because I remember I met him at the mall, and he later on he bought me like some little shoes or something. And I told you, you was like, and I just, we wasn't nothing serious. It wasn't nothing serious. A little yang on the phone. but I'm just saying. Anyway, before look, I'm about to be in trouble. Before we get into this inauguration, going and breaking down the inauguration, I want to give a shout out to my Patreons. I have a few of them in the chat, my Patreon beauties. I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all are the ones that have helped me to upgrade my whole system here. I hope y'all are enjoying my live stream and find it very much so entertaining, and it's because of my Patreons. So let's give a shout out to them. Remember, shout out to my Patreons. Y'all are the real MVPs. I'm going to be trying to do some special things for y'all in this new year, because y'all have definitely been riding with me. If you would like to join my Patreon, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/bstokestyling and make your pledge. $5, $10, or $25. Currently, I'm trying to get to 20 Patreons, you guys. So make sure you help me reach my goal by clicking the link down in my description box and joining my Patreon. You do not want to miss out on the early access to my videos. Remember, shout out to my Patreons. Y'all are the real MVPs. I'm going to be trying to do some special things for y'all in this new year, because y'all have definitely been riding with me. If you would like to join my Patreon, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/bstokestyling and make your pledge. $5, $10, or $25. Currently, I'm trying to get to 20 Patreons, you guys. So make sure you help me reach my goal by clicking the link down in my description box and joining my Patreon. You do not want to miss out on the early access to my videos. All right, so remember, y'all, join the Patreon. Let's go ahead and get into some of this Inauguration Day conversation. Hi, Paulindo. Thank you for joining. Always great to see you. Okay, let's pull up some pictures. Who do we want to start with first? Because first of all, let me tell you, I was in here on Inauguration Day representing my HBCU. I had my pearls on. I ain't had no chucks on because I was sitting in my house, so I was not going to put on shoes. But I was so happy. Like, did anybody else feel like the weight of the world was kind of lifted off of your shoulders? Like, I felt lighter. I legitimately felt lighter when Inauguration Day came. Like, now I did make sure that I was in my house. I did not leave my house. I didn't want no foolishness because I ain't know who's around the corner from me. But I felt so good. So I just want to talk about a few things, mainly the fashions, because that's what I'm here for. Mainly the fashions. I ain't super political, but I'm just gonna talk about a few things. Let's start off with the music first. We had Lady Gaga, who sung, what did she sing? The Star Spangled Banner. Lady Gaga came in, first of all, dressed how we expect her to be dressed, extra with this eagle on her chest. She sounded okay. As a matter of fact, all of the singers just sounded okay. Nothing to write home to mama about. I will say honestly, when it came to the singing of the inauguration, I was I was disappointed. I was disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I felt like y'all could have had any and everybody in the entire United States that you wanted to sing, and we got Lady Gaga, J-Lo, and Garth Brooks. Why? I mean, Lady Gaga does well. This is what we know. She looked beautiful. This is what we know. She did okay. She put her own little spin onto that, so she was fine. But then when y'all came and brought us J-Lo, I was like, who was on the booking committee for this? Who was on the? I had so many thoughts while J-Lo was singing. Like, what am I gonna eat for dinner? I wonder what Ashanti's doing. Just so many things. I had a picture of J-Lo, but it would not let me pull it up, load it into the thing. Let me see if I can pull, because she looked good. One thing about it, J-Lo gonna look good. She might not necessarily sound the best, but that heifer gonna look good. Let me pull up her picture. Hold on. Where is that? Here you go. There is Miss J-Lo. She looked good. She looked like she was singing hard, don't she? She looked like she was giving y'all her all. She was giving you the best that she got. She looked good. She sounded okay. I just did not understand what was this extra little like thing that she tried to do, where she tried to put her own music in it. I don't know. Like, it was real not hitting. It was real underwhelming in that sense. But overall, I mean, she did okay. J-Lo's not known for the vocals though, so I was just confused as to how she got to be the singer for this. Just saying. And then we had Garth Brooks, who I did not even go out of my way to put a picture on the screen for, because it was a mess. It was a mess. All right, so that's it. That's what the singers, because I was like, okay, let me get them on out the way. My favorite part was Miss Amanda Gorman, and her poem. She just looked like Black excellence up there at the podium. Honey, the melanin was popping. The braids were sitting. The accent and the diction was right and on point. Also, they said, you see this ring here on her finger? They said that she was gifted that ring from Oprah, and it has a caged bird in it to represent Maya Angelou. So she honestly, she was besides seeing Vice President Kamala Harris getting sworn in, she was my favorite part of the inauguration. I loved that. I don't remember. Honestly, I've only watched the first inauguration of Obama all the way through, and I watched bits and pieces of the second one. But this, so I don't remember if they had like poems or things like that in the other ones. But I felt like she was very fitting for the occasion, and she looked amazing. Coco says, me too. I loved her poem. And she had a little moment when she was talking to the Obamas. Love to see it. Love to see it. Loved to see it. Speaking of the Obamas, hello. We love to see it. We just love to see it. When I say that the Obamas can do no wrong in my eyes, I don't care. I do not care. Like, they are Black royalty. This is royalty in the United States as far as I'm concerned. They looked good. Y'all hear me? I'm saying it as ratchet as I want. They looked good. Okay. Obama always looks so debonair, so much. What's the word when you have a silver fox? What's the word? Suave. Obama always looks suave. He always looks very much so put together. His gray hair's glistening and brushed down real low and stuff. And then let's just take a moment to appreciate this monochromaticness that my forever first lady had on. Okay, that jacket, that the belt. I love that she had on some pants. I loved that. I did, and they fit her so nice. They were a very nice cut of pant. And the one thing that has had the internet about to break about Miss Michelle Obama was this hair, honey. This hair. Oh, honey, these girls were sitting. Michelle's hair was sitting. Her hair was sitting so good. George Bush came out of nowhere just to say hey to her. I just think that their relationship is hilarious. Their little friendship is so funny because he is going to go out of his way to find him some Michelle, okay? He going to go over there and talk to his boo. Oh, but I love it. I love to see this exchange between them. I actually enjoy when there are like these political events where everybody's going to be there. I actually enjoy seeing Bush and Mrs. Obama interact with each other. I enjoy watching it because I think it's so genuine, and you can tell that they are actually legitimately like cool people. And that's despite all of the foolishness that Bush had going on during his time. Okay? All of the foolishness that Bush had and left them with. Let me read some of y'all's comments real quick. Paulindo says, I just want to leave Michelle up there, but I'm going to pull it down. Paulindo says, Michelle, serial killer style. I'm telling you, sniper with it, okay? They came all the way through. I want them to adopt me. He said they could do not a thing wrong. I don't care. And that's on who? That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay? If it's anything George gonna do, is he gonna find Michelle, okay? Okay? He need to what? Michelle better be making sure she's next to Obama when Bush giving that candy. Bush might slip or something one day. Take her with her. That's it. I got you now. Have I ever told y'all side note, speaking of candy, I know this is really random, but I'm just saying this happened to me over just a few months ago. I went to the casino or whatever. I was in Maryland, so I decided to go to the casino. My best friend is one of the managers at one of the casinos in Maryland. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in here. We just gonna see. So I'm sitting at the table. I'm sitting at the little poker table. I had me my little chips. I ain't at no big table. You know what I'm saying? Get my little $25 or something. So I'm sitting there. And I was doing okay. And then this guy walks up, I don't know what he was. He was foreign, but I don't know exactly, what he was. He had an accent. And he came and he sat next to me and he goes, "Oh, you're very beautiful." I said, "Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you." And then he starts playing a couple hands. Then he hands me like a mint. Now, I don't like a piece of candy, a little mint or something. Now, I don't know what this little piece of candy is. And this is what I saw. Some other dude had came up to him and they was sitting over there whispering and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then he gave him something. And then he turned around and gave me this little piece of candy. And I was like, oh, okay. And I set it there. And my friend was standing behind me. I was like, why are you giving you candy? I said, I don't know why they giving no candy. And so I get ready to leave. And he's like, oh, you forgot your candy? It just somebody didn't feel right in my spirit. It felt real roofie-ish to me. And I'm not like a 6-year-old. So I know that I don't accept candy from strangers. I'm just saying. Very random. Ain't got nothing to do with the price of rice in China. It just reminded me of that story. No, with Bush. I remember when everybody hated Bush. Now the people like him. That just shows how bad Trump was as a president. And we started liking Bush out of nowhere. Okay. Okay. And let me, Bush as a politician, throw it away. Bush, when it comes to Michelle, I love to see it. I just love to see it. And that is true though. When you think that it can't get any worse, you end up with a Trump. Somebody's gonna play the Trump card, okay? Because honey, and I pray that I never again in my lifetime see as much foolishness as we saw over these last 4 years. I pray that things are gonna turn around, that we gonna get back on track, Lord. We gonna get back on track. Yes, Coco, he was trying to get me, girl. He was trying to get me. I don't know what was going on. I don't know, but I ain't like it. It ain't sit right in my spirit. So I left that little piece of candy right there. It's a little bit white too. Who does that? Right, we love to see it. Okay, what else about the inauguration? Okay, I'm sorry. See, I get so stuck on Michelle. The inauguration was not about the Obamas, but I'm sorry. Michelle came to slay and not play that day, and I was like, yes, ma'am, you better work, boo. That's a queen now. That's a black queen, and I love to see it. All right. All right. While we talking about black queens, let's keep talking about the black queens, and we know we have to talk about our new Vice President, Miss Kamala Harris, coming out looking. The first thing I said when I saw her in this purple was that she looked regal. It was very much so regal, honey. It was very much so powerful. I always say purple is a power color. I always say that purple is a power color. Purple is a color of royalty. Purple. When you got on some purple, honey, I'm telling you, if you are going somewhere and you don't feel like your whole your whole bestest self, honey, put you on the purple. That thing, it changes your spirit up. I love it. And you know what? I think that was why the inauguration felt so light. It felt so good. Like it just felt like a good time because Trump was not there, and he needed to be there. He was. It's just he ain't never conceded for real, huh? For real. So he needed to be there. But anywho, so we had Vice President, don't have to say Vice President elect anymore. Vice President Kamala Harris, screaming royalty, screaming power, screaming trailblazer. They said that her code name, you know how they give everybody, Secret Service gives everybody code names. Her code name is Pioneer, and that is so fitting. She's the first woman, the first black woman, the first woman of Indian descent, to hold a presidential office. And like it literally, when I don't know about y'all, let me see if I can sit the boy down. Oh, okay, hold on, I got the boy in my hand, y'all. He getting sleepy. I don't know about y'all, but I remember growing up and people saying, you know, oh, you can be anything you want. You can be the president of the United States if you want to be. And as a child, I was very much so cynical, you know, never seen that in my lifetime, never thought honestly that I would see it in my lifetime. And so, you know, to see Obama was trailblazing, but to sit here and see Kamala Harris, there has never been, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I wasn't optimistic. I wasn't. I said, they ain't let Hillary, a white woman, in there. You think they finna let a black woman? So I'm glad I was wrong. I loved seeing every moment of it. I teared up as she was sworn in. They said her name wrong, but she corrected it. Kamala. I love to see her sworn in. There was also an exchange. Like I couldn't find the picture to put up here, but there was also an exchange, like a little fist bump, kind of like what she's doing here. But there was another little fist bump, little situation with Kamala and Michelle Obama. And somebody was like, "What do you think they saying?" And I imagine in my black girl head, I imagine the conversation was, you did that, girl. Go in there and work. Work. I say work. I love to see it. So excited about it. Let me see. Oh, Paulina says, I hated Bush, Trump, and every Republican president of the states. It's been a struggle. It's definitely been a struggle. What else? Let me see what else y'all saying. I'm missing a couple of comments. Coco says, okay, so did you like Bush politically? You know, you are risking your black card, sis. Not risking your black card. Well, what do you want? What do you want? Here. You want the photo bomb? You want it? There. You can have that. Okay. But you can't have my pen because you're gonna try to write on stuff. So I don't know what else is here. You want Yes? Y'all, I said Yes up here. Y'all know who Yes is? She's from Wreck-It Ralph. She's the algorithm on Wreck-It Ralph. She's like the YouTube algorithm. Her name is Yes. And I have Yes sitting here on my desk because that is good luck. She is going to be pushing me through the YouTube algorithm. So as I say all of that, y'all, please don't forget, if you have not shared, to share. I already know those of y'all that are here with me are already subscribed. I don't even have to ask, but this is for those of you who might be watching the playback and are not. Make sure that you do get subscribed. Here, you want to play with Yes? Yes? Yeah. No. He's like, no, I don't. Okay. Let me see. Coco says, Tyra, you can't have it. Get in. You're done. I'm done. You're done. It says, I like how they did the send off with the VP since Trump wasn't there and they couldn't do it with the presidents. I just like how she was able to fully have her moment. She did. She had her moment. It was beautiful. It was groundbreaking, and I never thought that I would see it, and I'm happy that I was wrong about that. And then of course we have President Joe Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden. Y'all make sure that y'all continue to give her that. Just side note, because there was some controversy about her being recognized as a doctor. Honey, she has been a teacher. She's been a professor. She has worked hard for her doctor, and I will not belittle her or diminish her accomplishment as to just being the first lady, because that's not all she is. She has worked hard in her own right, so we have to make sure that we continue to acknowledge that. Okay, I'm saying that as a woman for women, we need to make sure that we're acknowledging that. I loved this color, this little aquamarine little situation. Everybody was giving us real monochromatic vibes, and I'm here for it. I love a good monochrome look. This was a beautiful color. She looked very warm. I like the detail in the jacket. There's another picture that I could not put into the stream. I downloaded it, but I could not put it into the stream of. Okay, this is the picture. It's a little bit closer. It's the same picture, but just like a little bit closer. Where is it at? Here it is. Just so y'all could kind of see where is it at? Oh, I gotta take it out. Okay, there we go. So y'all can kind of see the detailing of the jacket just a little bit more. When you look at it, it has a lot of detailing. It looks like the dress under it matches. I don't necessarily think I would want that particular pattern on my dress as well, but I thought she looked very nice. Joe was all wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, and alert, loving to see it. And this is the last picture that I want to showcase. Our new presidential cabinet. I am just ecstatic. Just ecstatic. ecstatic. Oh, hey, Crystal. Congratulations on your wedding. You look beautiful. Crystal says, right, Jill earned that doctor. Dr. Jill Biden, yes. And we will respect her over here on this channel. Coco say, Pauline, no, you should already know the answer to that. Ain't nobody saying nothing about his politics. Not Aqua Woman. I love this little Aqua number, honey. She gave it to us. She gave it to us with this color. I love that everybody had such beautiful jewel toned outfits. You know, you don't have to be in black and white, all dark blue, honey, all the time. You can give us jewel tone and regal, and I love it. Love to see it. Belinda White here about to revoke black cards. I cannot. Oh yes, Biden's kids did look really, really nice. I also liked when it came to Kamala's stepchildren, or the came to the children between Kamala and her husband, how they all have a really nice relationship, and they spoke about that as well. They look nice. It was light. I'm not gonna lie, there was a tiny part of me that was just a little bit nervous because of the crazies that we have in this world, in this country, you know. However, they had DC so locked down, honey, with the National Guard. I think they said 2,500 troops. There was nobody getting in, out, or round about. Apparently, there was someone who was a part of the insurrection a couple weeks ago who actually tried to go to the inauguration and ended up getting arrested. Like, you're an idiot. But anyway, that is all that I have to say about the inauguration. I am just happy that it is over. I am happy that we got a fresh start. I'll be happy when I get this Monties. I'll be happy about that. Joe, what up about these student loans? I heard that was talking about 10,000, baby. That I need. Can we get to 25? Can we get 25? I'm just saying that for me personally, that's how much I owe. But I'm happy, y'all. I'm happy. All right, before we get into our final topic of today's live, which is what we have there on the sir, don't expose me on TV. I mean on the internet. Before we get into our final topic for today's live, Miss Dani Leigh. Is it Dani Leigh or Dani Leigh? I don't know. I've heard people say Dani Leigh. It looks like Dani Leigh to me, so that's what I'm gonna call her. If I'm wrong, oh well. But before we get into Miss Dani Leigh, we're going to take, what is he barking at? We are going to take a quick moment to look at one of my previous videos about the Rev Air Reverse hair dryer. That's why my hair is, straight. Well, it's been actually 2 weeks since I straightened it. That's why I'm sitting back here in this ponytail. But I straightened my hair using the Rev Air Reverse hair dryer because it is a lot less damage on the hair. So I'm gonna let y'all see that. I'll be right back.
My thoughts on the Rev Air dryer. I think that it's amazing and how it cuts the time for blow drying. Got my hair pretty straight. It could always be straighter if I did use my blow dryer and a Denman brush. It definitely got my hair to about a 7 or 8. So if I were to want to straighten it out and silk it out, you know, it would be no problem to do with a flat iron. Also, the settings that I used was the high heat and high tension settings. So high heat and then a level 7 on the tension. That's what really pulls it nice and straight. Now I have 3C 4A hair, so if you have any kind of 4A, 4B, 4C hair, don't even play, just go ahead and put it on high everything and silk that thing on out if you are wanting it straight. It was perfect for this style. I still have body, I still have movement, and literally I did my whole head in like maybe 10 minutes, 15 tops, and I don't even think it took that long. If it took that long, it was because it was my first time and I just had to kind of get like adjusted. One negative thing is just the size of the blow dryer. Now it is a pretty bulky blow dryer in comparison to like my in salon blow dryers. However, it does come with the stand and it does have a very long cord, so if you want to like set the base on the bottom of maybe your station and then just set the stand on the top of your station and use it like that, you're able to do so. So I think that's nice. That's just the one kind of con about the whole thing. It's just how bulky the unit itself is. But other than that, I have no negatives about the Rev Air. I'm very satisfied with it. I'll probably be blow drying my hair a bit more than I normally do, just because now it's a lot easier. It's way easier than using a comb attachment and 100 times easier than using a Denman brush, which is what I would normally do to blow dry my hair, which is why I don't blow dry my hair. But if you have used the Rev Air, if you would like to try the Rev Air, make sure you head over to their website. Thank y'all for tuning in.
All right, so again, if y'all have never heard about or used the Rev Air, please make sure you drop down. I believe I have the link down in my description box. You can use my coupon code BEAUTY to get 10% off of your order. I love my Rev Air. That's the only way I straighten my hair. I have not gotten any damage from using it. It's very much so a low heat and low tension on your hair. So just want to shout them out before we get into Dani, child. Let me get her pulled up. So we can read her rights. Dani Leigh. Now, I don't know this girl. I've only heard of one song, and that's the song she had with Chris Brown, to Take It Easy. Take it easy. I don't know. That's the only song that I heard, and that's because my boy likes Chris Brown, so we done listen to everything. Coco's calling her a Cheeto. So I'm going to break this down because I know I got some people on my live who do not know who this girl is and do not know what is going on about it. So Dani Leigh is a singer, artist here in America. let me pull up a little Wikipedia about her. Let me see. Dani Leigh is an American singer, songwriter, rapper, dancer, and choreographer. Okay, she's all of that. Let Wikipedia tell it. Initially appearing as a backup dancer, she began her career by posting covers of popular songs on YouTube before moving to LA, where she began choreographing for other artists and dancing. She made a career breakthrough after working with Prince on the music video for his single Breakfast Can Wait. Dani was signed to Def Jam Records in 2017, releasing mixtapes and singles starting that year. So that is who this artist is, Miss Dani Leigh. We have a lot of people that are saying they don't know her. Fill us in. I will do so. So this is Dani Leigh. Dani Leigh, like I said, she had that one song. Now, what I had known about Dani Leigh was her relationship with the rapper DaBaby. Yes, DaBaby. Hold on. Let me pull up. So DaBaby is a hot rapper out here right now. A lot of people really like him. DaBaby, not to get confused with Lil Baby. I don't know the babies from I don't know all these babies from one or the other. I just know that there was some issue maybe about a month and a half, 2 months ago between Dani Leigh, DaBaby, and DaBaby's ex girlfriend / baby's mama. I'll find her name in a minute, but I don't remember her name. So apparently DaBaby's out here fool la line betwixt the two women. So he got the baby. He has a child. I can't say he has a baby because then you be thinking it's a baby, and then I got my baby, and then there's too many babies. I'm confused. So DaBaby has a baby with. Hey, what is that? Are you pooping? Y'all, I'm sorry. What is happening? What was that noise? What was that noise? Hey, what's it? Okay. Okay. So, y'all, I'm sorry. So, DaBaby and DaBaby mama were together, and they were posting pictures on Instagram. And then like a week later, Dani was posting pictures. Dani Leigh, what are you, sir? I'm sorry, y'all. My baby ain't here for this story. Look, I'm trying to control the kid. I'm trying. What do you got going on, sir? Okay. Come here. Where's your book of words? You don't want to look at your words? Look at your words. Las frutas. There you go. All right. So I'm sorry. I got confused. I got sidetracked. Let me start over. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. We got DaBaby, who was dating DaBaby's mama. And they posting pictures all hugged up and stuff. And then like a week later, you see DaBaby posting pictures with Dani Leigh, and Dani Leigh making little side comments and captions that were the direct hits towards DaBaby mama. And then DaBaby mama went back and she posted a picture talking about this was just a month ago. And so it was a whole lot of back and forth between the two girls. Okay. But DaBaby came out and made it official that he was dating Dani Leigh. Okay. That was the last thing we heard. Okay. All right. Everybody good? We understand what's going on so far. I hope I didn't confuse you. I hope it made sense. Kind of distracted by my baby. Okay. So Dani Leigh recently took to her Instagram to kind of show a sneak peek of her latest music video entitled Yellowbone. And she has since been getting a whole lot of backlash about it. Okay. So let's pull up the article. Let's start with, this is by High Snob Society. And this is what the article says. Sigh. Yesterday, Dani Leigh shared a snippet of her new song called Yellowbone, and unsurprisingly, that didn't go down well. Thanks to Miss Leigh's whack track, bad PR, and use of racist terminology, the debate over colorism returned with renewed force. So let's talk about it. The singer took to Instagram yesterday to share a preview of the song alongside a caption referencing its lyrics. Yellowbone, that's what he wants. Needless to say, the post quickly began to court controversy and accusations of colorism. Unfortunately, Dani Leigh relentlessly met the outcry with glib dismissals. Why I can't make a song for my light-skinned baddies? Why y'all think I'm hating on other colors when there are millions of songs speaking on all types? Why y'all so sensitive and take it personally? God damn, she wrote in the comments. And so let me pull this up. I hope that it doesn't have too much music. I hope I should be able to. We'll see. We'll see if I can play it.
Yellow bonus, what he wants, what he wants. Yellow bonus, what he wants, what he wants.
All right, that was 8 seconds. First of all, y'all hear it. Y'all hear the song, right? That was 8 songs. That was 8 seconds, so I hope that was enough to not get me flagged. But I'll play a snippet of it again, just in case you missed it. But let me keep reading. As the comment section became more relentless and Black Twitter reared its head, Dani Leigh deleted the post, but not without posting a non-apology to Twitter. She wrote, quote, "Congratulations. Y'all got another big thing to say about me when you hate," she wrote. "It's all good. Only God can cancel me. That ish don't mean ish to me because the people around me are the ones that know my heart and intention and real life. I'm sorry if I offended you." She continued, "I'm Dominican. I'm Spanish. I'm Black. I'm white. Leave me alone," as if that would somehow make it all right. This is not an article about canceling anybody. This is not okay. So they go ahead. This is a conversation on colorism that we unfortunately still need to have in 2021. Unlike what Leigh claims, light-skinned women don't need another anthem. Trust me, there's no need for a song uplifting lighter-skinned Black people. White supremacy already does that. Terms like yellowbone are deeply embedded in our cultural vocabulary and carry a loaded meaning in the Black community. Since the 19th century, yellow has been classed to refer to lighter-skinned Black people, usually favorably. The writer and activist Alice Walker wrote extensively about the deep sense of alienation and self-hatred among Black people as a result of these color hierarchies. Light Blacks, as Walker called them, fare better in the white society than Black Blacks, but they are also privileged in Black communities, and colorism endures because Black people have been thoroughly schooled on how to be racist to each other. Assigning yellowbone as a compliment or positive affirmation means quantifying beauty based on its proximity to whiteness. One more time, I'm gonna read that sentence one more time because that one has settled in my spirit. Assigning yellowbone as a compliment or positive affirmation means quantifying beauty based on its proximity to whiteness. Dani Leigh's yellowbone talk relies on standards of beauty established through colonialism, slavery, and apartheid. Narratives that established white people as beautiful and Black people as ugly reassert themselves in the favorable use of the term. So no singing yellowbone, that's what he wants, isn't the same as Beyonce's brown skinned girl. There's a difference between making a song uplifting a group of people who have been disenfranchised versus perpetuating white supremacist standards of Black beauty. Unfortunately, this is a beautiful article. That's why I wanted to read it all to y'all because I thought it was beautifully written. So give me a second. We're almost done. Unfortunately, conversations on colorism rarely penetrate public discourse when men are the ones using these offensive and outdated terms. Can we talk about how we let so many Black men say the same thing in their lyrics as Dani Leigh and get away with it? Rap especially has a history of poeticizing this kind of anti-Blackness. Let's take Dani Leigh's boyfriend, DaBaby, for example, who bragged, "My B is mellow yellow like a soda," on Jack Harlow's What's Poppin' remix, or Kanye West's Yeezy Season 4 casting call, which saw multiracial women only. There's so much we still need to unpack. Colorism is one of the most pervasive frontiers of racism, yet it's often not discussed. Well, thanks to Dani Leigh falling into a trap of her own making, we're having the conversation now, and today I got time. I added that last little part. Before I give y'all my thoughts, I'm going to read your comments because I see Coco was going out. I see Coco was mad, and I love to see it. She full of it. That wasn't nothing. There was. I'm sorry. The way you start, she's full of it. Okay, she full of it. That wasn't nothing about uplifting. That was a dig at his baby mama to say, "I got your man because I'm light skinned, and she ain't even black." That term was created for African Americans, for African American baby girls. You don't apply. Coco said it with her chest. Okay, hold on, y'all. I got the boy is attached to my boob and sleeping. Okay. Okay. One more time before I give y'all my thoughts. I just want y'all to hear the song one more time. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay to play it. Just one more time.
Yellowbone, that's what he loves. What he loves.
First of all, I'm trying to understand like all of like how much tan does she have? Okay. That's it. That's enough. That's enough. Let me get this off of my screen. The song is hot garbage. Let's start there. Let us begin with the song is a hot mess. It's trash. There's nothing cute about it. There's nothing that sounds good about it. It sounds like a joke. I would not believe that this was a legitimate song. Yellowbone's what she want. What is happening? If that is your music, no wonder I haven't listened to your music. Number two, the video, the little video that she posted, and then in turn the baby liked and commented up under. She doesn't even look like I don't know what she looks like. You get what I'm saying? Like I've seen her before, and she's definitely looked Latina to me. She's never looked. I've never identified her as black. I've always said, understood that she was Latina. But in this song, in this little clip, it looked like she was trying to look like Marilyn Monroe or something. Okay, I was confused. I was just confused by everything. Now here's the thing. First of all, Dani, I would respect you more if you would have stood 10 toes down and said that I made this song to dig at the baby mama. I was like, if you would have stood 10 toes down in that, I would have respected you a little bit more. But this thing of why can't I make a song for my light-skinned baddies? I'm confused because you playing in my face and I don't like it. I don't like when people play in my face and you're playing in my face. You weren't trying to make a song to uplift light-skinned women. You were trying to make a song to degrade a dark-skinned woman. Let's call a spade a spade. Call a thing a thing. You were trying to dig at the baby's mama. Okay? Say what it is. It was not I want to uplift women. I want to uplift women that look like me. No, you wanted to rub into this woman's face that you were sleeping with her baby's father. Okay? And now, after you have received backlash, first of all, she probably didn't think anything was wrong with this. You want to know why? Because you have all of these rappers and like the baby and whomever else probably gassing her up, saying, "Girl, yeah, you thick, you a thick little yellow bone. Girl, you this, you that," and she probably felt vindicated and right in saying that. Now, I don't believe that anybody has been under a rock for the past, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years, I would think, where people have really been out here discussing the issues within the Black community, starting with things such as colorism. We've even had that conversation here on this channel before. And I think that the colorism movement and all of that stuff people have been very much so vocal about it, especially more so in these last few years than I've ever seen in my life. And as a Black woman, I have been excited to talk and to voice my opinion on these type of issues. I've been excited to read the articles discussing the nuances of colorism, or to join the forums or look at the YouTube videos that are discussing the different aspects and history and origin of colorism. As a Black woman, I found that to be very important to do. I don't think Dani Leigh has felt it important to understand the history of colorism because she's not a Black woman. I understand that she is Dominican, and I understand that the slave trade went through, and stopped at some Caribbean islands, and some slaves were dropped off there before the rest were sent here to America. And so, there are African history, African genealogy in Dominican. My roommate Lord Jesus, my roommate from college is Dominican. She shows up as a Black woman in this world. I'm just saying. And I just want to show y'all really quickly Dani Leigh's parents. Because I think that's important to show as well. Because that says a lot about how she has grown up in this world and how she's seen herself in this world. So this is Dani Leigh. This is a picture of Dani Leigh's parents. This is a picture of Dani Leigh. This is a picture of Dani Leigh's parents. Dani Leigh does not show up as a Black woman. She does not show up as a Black woman. Her mother does not show up as a Black woman. Her father does not show up as a Black man. They are Dominican, which is an ethnicity. What they show up as in their race would be what? White with Hispanic heritage. That's how they would show up if they were marking down on a test. You know how it's like Black, white, Asian, and then there's a separate question after you had marked that one. Then there's another question, and it says Hispanic. Do you consider yourself to be Hispanic or non-Hispanic? There's like you can check white and Hispanic, or you can check Black and Hispanic. She would check white and Hispanic. If you like, that's what it looks like. That's how they show up in the world. So I'm just clearing some things up, just making some things clear, just in case there's some confusion. Ma'am, you are Dominican. You've been gassed up in the industry because you are a rapper and a singer, and oh my God, this little white Dominican girl can dance, so she must be Black. Or she's rapping, so she's cool, she's down, she's a yellow bone. And so you took that to your head, and it seems like you felt like you were justified in digging at this one woman and trying to use what you felt was one of your best qualities to dig at her, not knowing that you just alienated people who could have who listen to your music, or who's supposed to listen to your music. Because I don't listen to your music, honey. It don't make no difference here, there, the other way. But you just alienated a huge portion of the people who would be the ones supporting you, the people who support rap and R&B and that type of genre. You just legitimately on those people. And then you turn around and give this half apology about how you just wanted to make a song for my light-skinned baddies. What? Why y'all think I'm hating on other colors when there are a million songs speaking on all types? No, there are a million songs speaking on the exotics and the light skin and the racially ambiguous and all of this kind of stuff. And that has been, excuse me, and the difference in how people discuss lighter skinned women versus darker skinned women has been very much so discussed. And again, let's not compare it to Beyonce's brown skinned girl, because that was uplifting. That was uplifting. That was about the girl. That was about a brown skinned girl embracing her melanin for what her melanin is. It was not about I'm the ish because this dude want me because my skin is light. That's not those are two different types of narratives that you're trying to spin here, and they don't mesh. You would have came out better just taking it down and closing your mouth. You should have. Or standing 10 toes down. You know what? I wasn't really trying to come for all black women. I was trying to come for this witch. Because she keep playing with me over my dude. That's clearly over here still messing with her. Let me read your comments real quick, and then I'm gonna continue to go in. Coco says she wasn't uplifting nothing. She just proved she is a pick-me, and she was so happy she was settled for. Everybody want to be black until it's time to be black. I don't have time. Sis is blackfishing. I might have to do a whole stream on blackfishing. I might. If y'all want to see that, I will do a stream on blackfishing, but it's only if y'all want to see it now. I hate that she tried to say she was uplifting. That song was divisive. Exactly. I don't see anything wrong with uplifting melanin, no matter the shade. But this song was not about the beauty of her skin. It was about the approval of a toxic man child. Right. Exactly. Drondo 1989, thank you for joining, says, brown skin girl was for all brown skin girls, though. She showed all hues of melanin, not the same as her foolishness. Exactly. Black women stand together. Exactly. And so I just have a question. I just have a question for y'all who are in the chat. Please feel free. Does Dani Leigh represent black women? Is she a representative of a black woman? Just my question, because I saw a lot of controversy online about her using the term yellowbone, which is like I said, a term for black women, and she's not a black woman. So there is layered on top of you being colorist. Because like, is it being colorist? I'm so confused. But because it's not being colorist because you don't show up in this color, but your comment was colorist because that's a comment used to divide black women, but you're not black though, but you're trying to identify as black because we already established that you're black fishing. So I'm confused. I'm just confused. I'm just saying. Coach says not at all. She is confused, and this why we got to stop inviting everybody to the cookout. Okay, now that is a word. That is a word. Okay? We can't invite everybody. Can't get it. Everybody can't get a plate. Everybody can't get a plate. Everybody can't get an invite. Just because you like to sit on black peen don't mean that you get an invite to the cookout. That don't mean you are black by association. I'm just saying. She's not even Afro-Latina. They don't even claim her. And it kills me because, and we're seeing this more and more often. So we started seeing the conversation about Afro-Latinas becoming mainstream right around the time Love and Hip Hop Miami came out, and we saw Amara La Negra, who is Dominican, which is what Dani Leigh is. Dani Leigh is also Dominican. And we started seeing the conversation coming out more about Afro-Latina. And so then it turned into people who had never identified as Afro-Latina coming out once they get a little bit of backlash. Now all of a sudden they're Afro-Latina, like Evelyn Lozada, who is Puerto Rican, who all after getting backlash last year about colorism against OG during the Basketball Wives, which is coming out soon. If I will be doing reviews on that. I believe I will. I don't know if they don't piss me off. But anyway, after getting backlash about that whole situation, then she came out and said that she was Afro-Latina, had never identified as Afro-Latina before. And let's be clear, one thing, and this is very disingenuous because Amara La Negra, when she came out and was talking about being Afro-Latina, she was talking about the struggles that she has because she is a darker skinned Latina woman. Because she is a dark skinned Latina woman, and that is looked down upon in their cultures. They are not represented on TV, on telenovelas, in music, in anything like that. And there is a entire saying, I cannot remember the saying, but it translates to the betterment of the race, meaning light-skinned people need to marry light-skinned and have kids with light-skinned people to better the Latina race. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about when we're talking about people being black and all of this and inviting everybody to the cookout, because yes, Dani Leigh is from the Dominican. We've already discussed the slave trade. We understand it. So we understand there is probably some African roots in her genealogy. However, I'm sure just based off of her phenotype and the phenotype of her parents as well, I'm sure that there is some observance of the better the race mentality in her family. With that being said, I'm not going to identify you as a black woman because you're not. Do not use it when it's beneficial. Like Coco say, don't be black until it's time to be black. If you was in one car and I'm in the other car and we riding down the road and the police just wanted to randomly stop someone, boo, it wouldn't be you. Okay? It would not be you. Let's just call a spade here. I'm gonna read y'all's comments real quick. Okay, only thing she can identify as is a Cheeto with her orange spray tan. Yes, her invite revoked. Who invited her anyway? I think the baby did once he, screwed her over like he did his baby mama. I don't know. No more invites. Amara identifies and lives her life as a black woman. Like us. She just speaks Spanish and it's from a Spanish colonized island. Exactly. Like my friend who's Dominican, she's black. You know what I'm saying? She identifies as a black woman. She speaks Spanish fluently. Her parents don't even speak English like that. But she's black. You get what I'm saying? She can't turn being black on and off when it's convenient. That ain't how it works. That ain't how any of this works. Coco says, I hate the fake claiming to be Afro-Latina for convenience. It silences the real Afro-Latinas, the same people that don't even accept in their own community, but now they want to be Afro-Latina when they, and I guess it cut off. But yeah, completely. Oh yeah, Afro-Latina is very convenient for these Spaniards, aka Europeans, aka white women. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And we got to call it out. And we have to call it out when we see it, every time we see it. You know what I'm saying? Because see, they keep sliding by, and then they get looser and looser with it. Okay, they get more and more blatant with it because we just letting them. We keep giving them these invites to the cookout because they can dance a little bit, or because they're dating a rapper. And next thing you know, she thinks she's a yellowbone and throwing it up in her face that I'm so good. I was finna. Let me wait. Let me read this comment before I go in, because I was finna go in on it just reminds me of Sin Santana. It just reminds me of Sin Santana. Let me read this comment. Lashik Mondrell Productions, thank you for joining. Says, and let's not forget that not even 5 years ago, Evelyn Lozada denied being black via her Twitter page. Yes, this here. But now that she wants to publicly be able to say the N-word, she's Afro-Latina. Now that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We have to like call a spade a spade. We have to, black is not something that you put on in the morning and then you take off when it's inconvenient. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And then I want to go back really quick before I go in, because see, I was finna go in on sin, but I had to stop myself because I'm not finna go in on sin. The last little thing I want to go in on is not these women, because we always do call them out about it. We really do. We're calling, black women have been calling Dani Leigh out all over social media. Black women called out Sin Santana when she made those very stupid comments about how black men treat Latina women so much better, and they're so this, that, look, and they're so, overjoyed to be with them and all of this. And we called out Evelyn for pulling out being Afro-Latina when it's convenient for her. But we do not call out these men. We don't. And we got to start calling them out too. Specifically these rappers. Okay? Just like in the article, we've seen it happen time and time again. Every rapper want him somebody exotic, and he wants a Latin girl, or this, that, and the third, or racially ambiguous, multiracial, all of this kind of stuff, and we don't call out these men. Black women are the main women that are sitting there and will be on the front lines when a black man is gunned down by police, but we don't get any kind of love and respect. Let's talk about it. Jasmine Sullivan just released a project, Hotels, beautiful project. Love me some Jasmine Sullivan. She does no wrong. She has a song with Anderson .Paak. He's featured in the song. Let me pull up the lyrics real quick, because when I listen to the song, I'm vibing out to the song. I'm like, hey. And then he made a statement in that song that had rubbed me the wrong way upon hearing it. And I heard a few people online say something about it, but I didn't hear many people call it out. And again, we got to start calling this out at every turn, because that's how we limit this type of foolishness with the Dani Leigh, Evelyn Sins, and all of these people of the world. Let me go put the boy down. I'm gonna put the boy down because he's asleep, and I'm gonna put the boy down, and I'm gonna try to find these lyrics. While I do that, I'm gonna shout out to my Patreons. Y'all continue to discuss down in the description, in the comment section. Discuss amongst yourselves.
Remember, shout out to my Patreon. Y'all are the real MVPs. I'm going to be trying to do some special things for y'all in this new year, because y'all have definitely been riding with me.
If you would like to join my Patreon, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/bstokestyling and make your pledge. $5, $10, or $25. Currently, I'm trying to get to 20 Patreons, you guys. So make sure you help me reach my goal by clicking the link down in my description box and joining my Patreon. You do not want to miss out on the early access to my videos.
Okay. Whew. Y'all, it's like diffusing a bomb to lay the boy down. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared just then. I was holding my breath and everything. I was like, Lord have mercy, please let me be able to sit him down so we can get into this without him getting mad at me. Okay. Jasmine Sullivan and Anderson Paak. Okay, so it was on the song Price Tags. Okay, I'm pulling up the lyrics right now because I want y'all to I want to tell y'all what he said specifically. I do not want to misquote him, but I know when I heard it, I was like, sir. Okay, where is it at? Now you know if you want to see me. Oh, got a little super chat. I'm trying to make it rain for my super chat. Hold on. I'm trying to make it rain for my super chat. Oh man, that wouldn't be no good in the strip club. I can't make it rain for my super chat. Hold on. Clifton Parker say you preaching today, huh? I'm trying. I can't. I'm mad. I had got my whole money gun. I got my batteries. I tested it out last night because I just had it in my spirit that somebody was gonna super chat me today. I'm mad. All right. Well, thank you for my super chat. Hold on. I can't make it rain, but let Lil Wayne make it rain. As I'm talking about colorism within rappers, and I put Lil Wayne up there, one of the biggest, what you call it, perpetuators of coloristic stuff. Let me take him down. Bye, Lil Wayne. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me see. Love the album. Saying this what he said. You gonna make me delete the song. It's always left to black women to gatekeep. The men be sleep. The men be, they don't even be sleep. They be encouraging it. Because these women wouldn't feel this emboldened to say and do the things that they say and do if not for the black men who tell them that it's okay. Right. The men that call exoticals their black queens, like Tyrese. Like Tyrese. Dark, one of the chocolatest men we have out there. Gonna call a woman who's not even black his black queen. There you go. Hey. All right. Let me save the rest of my money. Just let me save it. Let me put my money back in there now. Let me put my money up. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sitting up here being silly, and I'm trying to find the lyrics. Where is it at? Okay, I'm looking at them. It don't. Okay, here it is. He says. Let me pull this down so I can see. He says, "You don't want the chips if it got the guac missing. You only want the Benz if it's AMG kitted. No. But if I get pinched based off suspicion, is you gonna sing like Bobby in New Edition?" Okay, here we go. This is the part. Forget it. Mama told me put the kid in, so I did it. But the baby came out black as Samuel in Pulp Fiction. I'm light-skinned. My granddaddy Indian. You effing with my lineage and dividends. And that had aggravated me. One more time. I hope they don't say nothing to me. You know how YouTube be sometimes. Forget it. Mama told me put the kid in, so I did it. But the baby came out black as Samuel in Pulp Fiction. I'm light-skinned. My granddaddy Indian. You effing with my lineage and dividends. The part that had my ear go, it was you effing with my lineage. That again goes back to that Hispanic saying about the betterment of the race. Let me see if I can find what that actually is in Spanish, because I do want to know. But yeah, I ain't like that, Anderson. I ain't like that at all. And I want to say his mom is Asian. A la mejor de la carrera. Yeah. Yeah, I did not like that. And again, black men, if I were to sit here and Google all of the colorist comments made by rappers in the year 2020, I'm sure that I would break the internet just looking for it. Because they are the ones who perpetuate this. So again, y'all know I always come onto my channel and I try to make little declarations, little calls to action, little things that we can do in our own little ways to kind of help better our society. Okay, and that's number one, not allowing these type of things to keep going on and us not call it out. Okay, love Jasmine Sullivan, love hotels. You could take his verse off for all I care, and I'll be just as happy. We can't continue to uplift these dog ass men who will not uplift you. What's the saying, honey? He wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire. That's how a lot of these rappers out here think about their own black women. The least protected. While we are out trying to protect everybody else. Am I getting hot? I feel like I'm getting hot. And I got my fan right here. But honey, all of this foolishness has me feeling away. Let me see. Lashik says, right, the man that called it. Okay, I saw that. Yeah. Going forward, I may just try supporting female rap only because child, you gotta watch who you're supporting there too. Okay? You gotta watch who you're supporting there too. Wow, just say you pissed because you think the baby ain't yours. That was way too far. He ain't have to say all that. And that was the thing. Like, I get the story that you're trying to tell. I get what you're trying to say. But and it's not about, I understand it's 2021. Everybody's super offended about everything, but also you have to be aware of what you say. You have to be aware of it. Like, I do think that people can be super sensitive and can sometimes take offense to everything, but also some things you should just know better. As a black person, you should just know better. You should just know better. People will show you who they really are if you just give them time. Exactly. No lie, some of these rappers who claim they for black women be on the same stuff too on the low. They do. I would rather you be out and about with. I ain't really fooled with Lil Wayne in a long time. Honestly, since he first started making those colorist statements about how he wanted to date light skinned girls because red bone was the best bone. Or something he said to that extent. This was years ago. So I ain't really. I used to love him, and then I was like, But I respect the fact that you let your ignorance shine, so that I can call you out, I can know who you are, and I can move forward and not support you, versus the ones that are so that hide it. And you can always tell though. You can only hide it for so long. Like Coco said, you can only hide it for so long. When you look in these music videos or whatever, and all you see are the exotics, the racially ambiguous women, and there's nothing wrong with preferences, with women, with people having interracial relationships. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with any of that. Nothing wrong with that. There is a way to embrace that without diminishing and demeaning the other. And that is what we have not been able to figure out as a society. And that is what I'm going to continue to call out. That is why I speak about colorism on this particular channel, because I don't like it. I don't like it. I know what it felt like being a dark-skinned girl growing up. And we are aware enough now, we are evolved enough now as a people to understand what we can and cannot do, and how we can and cannot continue to divide ourselves. to uplift white supremacy. Those type of ideals that the closer in proximity you are to whiteness, the better you are. It's not uplifting, and it's not an ideal that we can accept. We have to reject it no matter who says it, whether it's a Dominican woman, a black man, a mixed black man, Asian and black, a white one, whatever. We have to call it out and stop it at every turn. Because what you're not going to do is keep playing in my face. I told y'all I don't like that. I don't like it. Lil Wayne looks like crap, but want to have a preference. Child. Child. I swear some of these men act like they fine because they have money. Lil Wayne be struggling, child. And then gonna get his little pardon or whatever. Lil Wayne, child, I ain't even gonna get him, honey. Because if the baby came out like Michael Ealy, would it make it better? If the point was the woman had a baby by another man, would that still be messing with his lineage? So many questions. So many. Like it's just, and I don't always take rap lyrics super literal, because I understand that it's an art, but I do know that when I was listening to it and I heard that line, my ears went, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, no. Yeah, no. The one drop rule. Yeah, no. That is long gone. That is long gone. That was the time of the oppression that the black people faced. That was that. We're in a whole new area. We're in a whole new era. As a matter of fact, we're in an era where they kind of want the erasure of the black family unit. And again, not tearing down interracial couples. I think that it's beautiful to have interracial couples. I think it's important for people to be able to love whomever they want to love. But let's not try to perpetuate the erasure of the authentically black family, the black mother and father. I could talk for a whole hour on the demise of the black family. I'm not going to do it today. I could. I'm not going to. But I could talk all day on that. And these are just little things that we are starting to see, it's not that we're starting to see because we've seen it. These are little things that we're starting to call out and be vocal about. So I want to talk about that with Dani Leigh. I wanted to make it a little bit bigger than her, make it a little bit broader than her. At the end of the day, I don't care about canceling her because I never watched her. I never supported her. I don't have her songs on my Spotify. I didn't download her last EP. She might have got a view or two from me on YouTube because of her little video with Chris Brown. And and Chris Brown's another one. He's another one. But I just so happened my baby like Chris Brown. I don't know, my little baby like Chris Brown, so there it is. But she's not canceled. She's not canceled. And that's just real. Cancel culture is not real. She's not canceled. However, she needs to be called out. And I'm going to call her out about it. That is what it is. Well, thank goodness you're not thinking no more, Paulindo. Right. My ears tingled too when I heard it. It just a little twinge, like a little, wait a minute now, what you said? What was that? Run that back one more time. Because that ain't sound right to me. It ain't sound right to me. Facts, black family structures threaten white supremacy. And honey, I went to the Muhammad Ali Museum last month, and they had because I'm in Louisville, and so y'all know after Breonna Taylor and everything, that downtown Louisville was boarded up. People, spray painting, graffiti, and so they took a lot of those boarded up sections and put them into the museum, and they had a whole exhibit, and it was a beautiful exhibit. I could not take pictures because they weren't allowed, but basically that exhibit walked through the systematic oppression of Black people within the country of America. And one of the points that they made a point to drive into people's heads was the erasure of the Black family, the diminishment of the Black family, be it through prison systems, through education, through welfare system. The fact that if a Black man even lives in the house, then you are unable to collect welfare. All of that. It's a whole thing, y'all. I'm not going to get into that on this stream today. Y'all, if y'all want to talk about it, we can always do it. Just make sure you drop down in the comments and let me know. We'll have a stream specifically for that. Also, I want to tell y'all what we have lined up for the next couple of weeks. Because we have a lot of good things going on. We're going to get off of that negativity, and we're going to uplift a Black queen. Let me pull our Black queen up. So if you are not following me on Instagram, the link is in the description box. Please go and follow me, because I will be posting in my stories for the next few weeks a Q&A. So if y'all have any questions for Miss Georgia of America, Miss Georgia for America, please you can DM me on Instagram. You can answer the poll on my Instagram story, or you can leave a comment down in my comment section. I'm pulling all questions that you may have for her. She is let me pull her up as a matter of fact. Oh, let me mute that. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Miss Jerisha Bronson, again, Miss Georgia for America. She will be here on my where it is, on my channel on February 5th. We will be doing a interview with her as well as a live Q&A session with her. February 5th, y'all, please do not miss it. Mark your calendars. February 5th from 4 to 6, we will have Miss Jerisha, Miss Georgia for America on our channel. She's going to be discussing her platform, what she plans on doing with her title. I spoke with her a little bit today, and she said that her main thing is for little girls with dreams to become women with vision. I thought that was beautiful. So again, Miss Jerisha Bronson will be on the channel on February 5th. So we're going to be taking questions from now until then. Also, for those of you who are YouTubers here, I would love for you all to join me, because I will have a panel to discuss different things with Miss Jerisha on February 5th. If you would like to join that panel, all you have to do is shoot me a DM over on Instagram at Bespoke Styling, so that I can make sure that you're joined in. Also, I know it's a lot going on. I'm giving y'all a lot, but this is a big deal for the channel, you guys. I am super happy not only to be interviewing her, but to be working with her. I am officially her hairstylist for the Miss for America pageant that will be held March 19th through the 27th in Las Vegas. There will be an entire series on my channel based on the behind the scenes of this pageant. It's going to be entitled Road to the Win. So y'all, please make sure y'all are coming back to follow our progression to the pageant. So y'all don't want to miss that. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram. We're going to be doing Instagram lives as well as YouTube lives, because we really have to get her name out there. She is one of the few Black contestants, Black women contestants. So we have to make sure that we're pushing. If you see her on your timeline, a share costs you absolutely nothing. Please just hit the share button. Again, when we do this interview with her, please make sure that you're sharing it out. Social media presence is important for these type of pageants. So we're really trying to push her, so that she can win and represent for not only the state of Georgia, which I know is my home state, so I'm super excited about that, as well as these Black women out here, honey. We got to make sure. So make sure y'all go over. I have her Instagram up. Y'all see it, Jerisha B_. please make sure you are going and you are following her. You can see she is a beautiful woman. She's very educated, graduate from Alabama State University. She was a Stingette, so she's a dance girl sister of mine. She's also a professional cheerleader for the Falcons, and she also has a dance studio. So those are things that she takes very serious. She's very serious into mentorship of young women, and we want to make sure that we get her pushed her platform out there. So please go follow Jerisha B _ on Instagram. Drop down under this first picture here and just say, hey, Be Stoked Styling sent me. And if you got a little extra time, share her on your Instagram story, y'all. So that's some of the big things that we have coming up for the next couple of weeks. I hope to make sure that I hope that y'all stay tuned for that. I will not be dropping videos like that. I'm going to be taking a little bit of a hiatus from dropping like my normal beauty videos. I will continue to give y'all my lives and my reality TV show recaps. But as far as my beauty videos, right now, my focus is the road to Miss America. Let's go for the win. That's my road. My focus is the road to the win series. So y'all will not be seeing a whole lot of, you might get one here or there, but you won't be seeing a whole lot of those type of videos from me. But please still stick with me and come and see all these other videos. I think that's gonna be it, y'all. I actually went over my time just a little bit because I just enjoy talking to y'all. I just enjoy talking to y'all. Remember, last thing, let me make sure, because I keep trying to remember now. If y'all want to come in, if y'all want to talk to me, you are more than welcome. Before I close it out, to come in and say your piece on any of the topics that we talked about today. We talked about Lori Harvey, Sky Jackson, the inauguration, and of course Dani Leigh. So if y'all have anything else that y'all want to talk about, feel free to drop it in now. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I literally have so much going on behind the scenes, and I'm appreciative for all of you that have been rocking with me the entire time. What Paulindo say? I just won a competition for eating a pizza, and I won a t-shirt where it's written, my stomach is bigger than my pride. We are all winners. We are all winners. But we are all winners. We're all in this winning season. So we're gonna make sure we get Miss Georgia to the win. And y'all are gonna follow my journey with her and that. And the last thing that I want to say before I get off of here is that now is the time to sign up for my email list. Y'all make sure y'all go and visit my website, www.bestokedstyling.com. I'm gonna put that in the chat. It's also in the description box. Y'all make sure that y'all are subscribed to my mailing list, because I have a new product coming out and you do not want to miss it. My email subscribers and Patreons will get they get early access to this new product as well as a discount. So if you are not a part of either my Patreon or my email list, you will miss out. The email list is free. All you have to do is click the link, go to my website, put your email in. Patreon is as little as $5, and that is it, y'all. But that's it. I appreciate y'all for joining me today. I will see y'all next Friday. If y'all have any topics that you want to talk about, shoot them to my DM, and I would love to put them on the docket. Y'all might see me randomly. I think I might go live tonight to review Bell Collective. Bell Collective is a reality show on OWN. I watched the first episode, took notes, but never actually recorded the video. So I think tonight I'm just going to give a giant recap so y'all can join me again here on the channel. It's probably going to be late, maybe about 10:30. If you want to join that, and that live will stay up. This live will be coming down after 24 hours. So that's it, you guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.